Does fear control your life? Do you ever feel like your best qualities are invisible because you're too afraid to let them show? What if I told you that courage isn't something you're born with, but something you can learn? One small step at a time. Stick with me until the end, because this story might just unlock something powerful inside of you. In the bustling city of Lavenford, there was a small spice shop run by a hard-working man named Harlan Pierce. He had two sons. The younger, Evan, was outgoing and full of life, but the elder, Milo, was quiet, gentle, and painfully shy. Now, Milo wasn't unintelligent, but his silence often led people to assume he was. Some customers would mock him, others would try to trick him, and even though their words stung, Milo never spoke up for himself. His father saw this silence not as gentleness, but as weakness. Day after day, Harlan's harsh words chipped away at his son's confidence, never realizing how deeply they cut. Over time, Milo grew afraid of speaking, afraid of making mistakes, and terrified of even being noticed. When Milo turned 19, his father insisted he start helping out at the shop. Milo, desperate for his father's approval, agreed, but his hands trembled and his voice shook, which only led to more and more mistakes. One afternoon, while Harlan was out, two dishonest traders walked into the shop. "We're here for the special shipment your father promised us," they announced, their voices confident and smooth. Milo hesitated. He didn't remember any special shipment, but the fear of questioning them, the fear of being wrong, paralyzed him. Fear won. He gave them all the goods they asked for. When Harlan returned and saw the empty shelves, he exploded. "You've destroyed everything. Everything I've built. Get out. I don't want to see you again." Crushed and heartbroken, Milo wandered aimlessly through the city streets until he found himself at the riverbank. His chest felt tight, and a single thought echoed in his mind. "I ruin everything. Maybe the world would be better off without me." As he took a step towards the water, a gentle but firm hand grabbed his arm. He turned to see an old man with kind, calm eyes. It was Mr. Rohan Hale. "Life is not a test that you failed," Rohan said softly. "It's a path you haven't learned how to walk yet." At these words, Milo broke down, tears streaming down his face. "I'm shy. I'm useless. Even my own father hates me. What's the point of any of this?" Rohan listened patiently and then replied, "If you give up now, you will never know the person you were meant to become. Come with me. I have something to show you." At his small, cozy cottage, Rohan made Milo a deal. 3 days, he said. 3 tasks. If you complete them, I promise you, fear will no longer rule your life. Desperate for any glimmer of hope, Milo agreed. On the first day, Rohan's task was simple, yet terrifying for Milo. "Speak with 10 strangers." Milo's voice trembled with every hello, but he pushed through. By sunset, he had managed 10 small conversations. His hands still shook, but he had done it. On the second day, Rohan instructed, "Teach 10 children something simple." Milo panicked, "But I'm not educated. What can I possibly teach?" Rohan just smiled. "They don't need a professor. Just teach them what you know." And so, Milo taught the children about the different spices from his father's shop. His voice cracked at first, but with each sentence, it grew a little stronger, a little more confident. On the third and final day, Rohan looked at him seriously. "Now," he said, "you must face the one person you fear the most. Your father." Terrified but determined, Milo walked back to the shop. He stood before his father and apologized, not with the trembling fear of a boy, but with the quiet honesty of a young man. He took responsibility for his mistake without making excuses. Harlan was stunned. He saw maturity in his son's eyes that he had never seen before. In that moment, the anger melted away, replaced by a surge of fatherly pride. He pulled Milo into a tight embrace and gave him another chance. Milo ran back to Rowan's cottage, his heart soaring. "Please, what's the secret? What magic did you use?" Rowan smiled warmly. "There is no magic, my boy. You've already learned the secret. The enemy was never your shyness, it was the fear that hid behind it. You see, People start to believe in you the moment you start to believe in yourself. Years passed. The quiet, shy boy who once hid from the world became one of the most respected shop owners in the entire city. Known not just for his fine spices, but for his wisdom and unshakable confidence. And his story became a quiet reminder for everyone in Lavenford. Confidence isn't a gift you are born with. It's a structure you build, one brave step at a time. Thanks for watching. If this story resonated with you, consider subscribing for more content that can help you build the life you want.